I found a really awesome AI tool that takes your professional photos and turns them into cinematic videography. Part of being a successful real estate agent is consistently promoting your listings on social media. With that said, you've got two different media types that you can share on social media, pictures and videos. And we all know that the algorithm likes videos. Well, I'm excited to share that I found a really awesome AI tool that takes your professional photos and turns them into cinematic videography. The program is called AutoReel and it's really easy to use. Let me show you. Whether you're starting with a free trial or your subscription, you're going to head on over to your dashboard. In the left-hand vertical menu, you're going to see your projects, or another way that you can think about this is your listings. I'm going to create a brand new video reel for a new listing. I already have it pulled up right here. And so what I'm going to do is select this green create button. I'm going to title it the address, which is 24723 B-Bomb Trail. I'm going to select next, and then it's going to ask for the link to this listing from realtor.com or zillow.com. All of our Houston folks know that we use HAR, but I can simply just Google that address and it will show me the URLs to the Zillow and Realtor listings. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this top one here, which is Zillow. I'm going to copy and paste it, and then I'm going to select import. It's going to take just a quick second to go find all the photos within this listings, but as you can see, in a matter of seconds, all of those photos have been taken from that listing. Now, here's the deal. Your professional photos, more often than not, are taken in horizontal format. And when we change that over into portrait mode, because that's the mode that it needs to be for social media, there might be a little bit of wonkiness there. So it's best to upload horizontal photos for a horizontal video and portrait photos for a portrait video. But we're going to go through and show you how we can still use horizontal to create portrait mode and make changes where needed. Now that I have all of my photos imported here from this link, or if I had the photos already saved onto my computer, I can simply drag and drop or upload those images here. But once they're all here, regardless of which way I got them there, I'm going to select next, which is going to give me the opportunity to select up to 20 images that are going to be used in my highlight reel. I'm going to go ahead and select the outside of the home, maybe into the door. Now that I have the 9 images I want to use in this video, I'm going to select next, and it's going to take me to a screen that looks like this. You'll notice that on this screen, there's lots of different options to choose from, but for the sake of making this super quick, what I could do is keep my orientation in landscape, or I can select this portrait button and it will convert all of these into portrait mode. I am such a fan of having portrait mode content, especially if it's going on social media. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and keep it at landscape so that you could see what it looks like without any cropping. And then I'm going to select create video. Once it gets to this screen, it's going to take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes to let AI do what it needs to do and convert it over to that video. All right, the video is done. Let's take a look. So what's really cool about this is not only does it look like a video that's pushing in or pulling out or panning, but anything that is in nature, leaves, trees, water, there's a little bit of movement to it that makes it look even more real. That's one of the things that I really appreciate about this program. Y'all, I have tested so many other AI programs out there that turn your photos into videos, and this by far is the cleanest, the easiest to use, and the most realistic, which is super, super exciting for myself and anybody else that decides to use this. But the really cool thing here is that you can also change the orientation. So right below the video, under edit, I can go to studio, which is going to take me to a screen that looks like this. Lots of templates, again, for you to play around with. You can see our sequence is here, very similar to the functionality of any other video editing program. We're not going to be going over that in today's video. But the one thing that I did want to show you is in the right-hand corner, there's this little settings icon that will give you your different aspect ratios or your orientations. Right now, it's in horizontal format because our photos were horizontal. But if I were to select the 9 by 16, it would immediately crop it to the center of each image. And now that it's been cropped, let's take a look at what that looks like. Again, we're moving in, a little bit of trees there. So we're not seeing the entire image, but it still looks pretty dang good. And then once I am happy with the way that this video looks, then all I'm going to do is select this render video option, and then it'll export as a secondary version of this video. Let's say, for example, though, like this image on the very back end, it doesn't look all that great to me. It's cropped off a little too much. Then what you can do is you can import your horizontal images into Canva and then crop exactly where you want it and do that across all of the photos. And then that way you have the exact piece of the image that you want. The other thing that you can do is you can take this video as a whole, import it into CapCut, and replace that little part that you don't like. But then the third option that you can do is you could just go down to the edit button and then select quick edit. In this quick edit option, it's going to show you the photos that are being used in this video. If you do not want one of them, then all you're going to do is just select an image and remove it out of the quantity of images that we're using, right? That's one way that you can do it in the quick edit. So you're just going to simply do that. Or the other thing that you could do is select next. And then in this window that we saw before, you're going to select the update button and on the image that you weren't happy with the way that it turned out. And then you're going to either select redo or you're going to select swap it. And then you could just simply select any other image that you want to use there. So going back to image selection, if you say, you know what, I don't even want to redo it, I don't want to swap it, I just want to get rid of it altogether, then you can do that, select next, and then create video. Or if you want to keep all 9 photo slots, if you will, then keep it there, go to this screen, and then update it by redoing the AI imagery or swapping it with a completely different image. But you'll still get those 9 image slots within this entire compilation. So I'm going to just go ahead and press, let's see, swap. And let's do, which one do I want to do? Let's do this one. I think that that would be good. And then I'm going to select create video. And now I've got a second version of the Bee Balm listing, and that can be found right here. So all the videos that I've created under this project are going to be all under this little project tab. And then I just select this drop down and switch between V1 and V2. It's going to take a second to re-render, to have AI do its little magic on that last video. But once it's done, I have no doubt that it's going to look amazing. I'm going to convert it over into that portrait format. I'm going to export it. I'm going to download it onto my computer and then import it into all the social media platforms I have. You are welcome to use the studio version to add your music and text overlay. You can use CapCut, or you can edit all of those things within whatever social media platform you're using to promote this listing. This is a really, really awesome tool, y'all, and I am so excited about it, so much so that I had a one-on-one connection with the CEO and founder of AutoReel app, and we collaborated together to bring even more value to you. So if you check out the link in the comments or in the message below, that particular link is not only going to give you access to this program, but if you use the promo code Erica30, you're going to get a 7-day free trial and 30% off your first month, which is huge. If you have any questions about this program, or if you decide to use it and create your own videos, tag me in them, show them to me. I'd love to see the power of AI and the magic behind turning photos into videos work for you, and I want to hear all about it. So let me know. Other than that, thank you guys so much for tuning in to learn about one of the awesome AI tools that every real estate agent should know about.